Hi there, this is Anjali with EDM Toronto, and we're actually not in Toronto at all. We're here in Montreal at Circus Afterhours Club, celebrating New Year's Day with Odyssey. Now, beside me I have...
Orjan Nilsen.
See, I wasn't even going to attempt to pronounce that. We have Orjan Nilsen here, who, pretty good? Yeah, awesome, good. Who is playing a 2-hour set tonight, correct? Here at Circus Afterhours. So, before we get into some deep, good questions, I'm going to play a little getting to know you warm-up game.
Cool.
Okay? So I'm going to ask you some quick questions, and I would like you to answer with your best preference.
Ooh, I hate that stuff.
But it'll be fun, I
say so much stupid things, but okay.
No, these are easy. Okay, but just, if you can give me as fast as you can.
Okay.
Got it? Okay. So do you prefer planes or trains?
Planes.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Winter or summer?
Summer.
Night or day?
Night.
Money or love?
Ha!
Ha!
I don't know. I don't have much of both. So.
You don't have either? All right, so we'll leave that one out. Reading or writing?
Writing.
Twitter or Facebook?
Twitter.
Twitter. Pepsi or Coke?
Coke.
TV or movies?
Movies.
Boxers or briefs?
Boxers.
Blondes or brunettes?
I don't know.
DJing or producing?
Yeah, there's some easy questions you have there. No, I can't say either.
You can't say either?
No.
No? Okay, so you don't fall more naturally into one over the other?
Nowadays, no.
No? Okay. You've had huge releases in 2012, right? So some big ones including Copperfield, Legions. You had a collaboration with Armin on Belter.
Yeah, it has been a very successful year. A year I was actually thinking I wouldn't have too many productions because I've been traveling so much. But
okay. But you managed to pull out so many.
Yeah, I've been lucky because I got inspiration, and usually when I get inspiration, it just goes like that.
That's amazing.
So it's gone fast and it's gone good, and I'm really happy with how the year went.
Do you have a highlight for 2012?
Oh, there's a lot of them. First time seeing a lot of countries like Canada, and also the Stereosonic tour in Australia was amazing. State of Trance in the Boss 550 was awesome.
Yes, congratulations by the way on that.
No, it's been a fantastic year. Tomorrowland,
yes.
Global Gathering, so many. Yeah.
Absolutely. Good. So not one particular highlight, but a good year overall.
Yeah.
So how long did it take you to discover that sound of yours?
Well, as long as it took me to start producing music, I would say 16 years. But I think most of my tracks, I don't know why it shines through that it's me, but somehow it does, even though I make different kind of music. So I'm guessing it's just sum of all.
Okay, so there wasn't really a rhyme or reason behind it, but it's just turned out that your sound comes through.
I wasn't influenced by too many people either because I didn't have YouTube or any kind of tutorials. Or
right.
So it's basically from scratch everything. So I'm guessing I've molded myself. So.
Amazing. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? You know, you didn't grow up with YouTube or any of that stuff. So where did you grow up and what was it like?
Well, here's the thing. I live in a really small city where basically this kind of music it was kind of frowned upon for a while because of a bad reputation. But it's like, I always loved the fact that I could just handle everything myself. So basically just talking to people who knew, talking to guys who, the shops and stuff, and just slowly getting myself into it. And just, I'm self-taught, so it's pretty fun.
Yeah, definitely. And that's definitely something to be proud of.
Yeah, it is. It's also kind of limiting as well sometimes, but it's still cool.
But I mean, that just means that there's room to grow.
Yeah, that's true.
Absolutely. So now there are many trance bands out there who tend to be quite, I would say, territorial over their genre, right? So when a producer like yourself, who's known for some pretty epic trance music, produces something like Fireworks, which I know you got some backlash about that because it wasn't necessarily a trancey sound. What do you have to say about that whole situation, or people who may be that territorial type?
Yeah, one for your own. If they want to look at music like that's okay for me. But it's take a look at the trance back in the days compared to the trance now. I mean, it all comes from somewhere. It always develops into something new.
Yeah.
You can't combine. You can't compare the trance nowadays from the early days.
Absolutely. It's a different sound now.
Yeah, it's become more professional. It's becoming more refined. And I think everybody grows. So I'm not going to stop growing. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. So.
And as an artist, this is kind of your right.
Yeah, it's kind of right, and
Yeah.
it's also something I just can't tell.
Right.
It just happens.
It just grows.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So with many people in the industry trying to make a name for themselves, you know, every other person is trying to be a DJ or a producer, or so sometimes it feels that way. What would you say are some of the keys to success in this industry?
I don't think there's any kind of keys. I just think you have to be lucky, but you have to have talent as well. You have to know music. You have to know what moves people in different ways, like happy or sad, it doesn't matter.
Right.
And you really have to understand, if you want to do this, you can't do it half-heartedly. You have to go through it all the way. It's a lot of sacrifices to be made,
Absolutely.
and but you gotta love it. It's gotta be what you eat, breathe, and love.
Absolutely. Good advice, thank you. So, which of your tracks are you most sick of hearing? Is there one?
There's a couple, yeah.
There's a couple. Okay, let's hear it.
I'm kind of tired of Between the Race right now.
Okay.
Between the Race has been a track which I had to play since we got famous. La Guitarra was, it has a special meaning to me still. So playing it out nowadays just because on demand is not, it doesn't make it as special anymore.
The meaning's kind of lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one track I'm kind of sick of playing. Also, but the thing is, it goes up and down because sometimes it's really awesome to see the reaction of the crowd when you play a track they really know and really love.
Absolutely.
So it's, of course, I have to admit, Between the Race and La Guitarra are probably two most played tracks in my set.
Okay. Well, you have many more that you can play, so
That's true.
Maybe put those aside for a little while and bring them back later. No?
Yeah, that's my thought exactly.
Okay,
Just
awesome.
want to read.
Good. So can you please tell us what you have coming up for 2013?
Oh, there's a lot of things. Compilation,
Okay.
artist album,
Okay.
a lot of tours
I'm sure.
and festivals. I'm gonna try to make a podcast as well if I get time to it.
Oh, great.
And vacation with my daughter. That's
Okay.
important.
Yes, definitely.
And I'm basically just probably gonna get even busier than 4 a.m. So for me, it's I don't know when I'm gonna get a vacation. I'm gonna try to find a vacation with my daughter.
With
now.
your daughter,
Yeah.
exactly.
So see, it's a lot of stuff happening now, and it's gonna be a big year.
So can you please tell us where we can find you online?
Well, Facebook.com/OrjanMusic.
Okay.
I had to say Orjan now, so people understand it. It's kind of difficult. And Twitter.com/Orjan_Nilsen.
Orjan
Underscore
Nilsen. Okay. All
So
right.
that's basically the two places. My website, unfortunately, is not up yet, so
Okay.
yeah.
And hopefully we'll have a podcast in the future.
Hopefully, yeah.
Okay, great. So I forgot to wish you a very happy new year.
Very happy to meet you too.
Okay, and thank you so much for your time today.
My pleasure.
And you have a great set tonight at Circus in